All right, which is my save from last? You can see I was playing pretty late at night. I played all night. I had to, like, it took forever. That's the only game I played last night. Yeah, I think it's this one. Till 11:30 at night. You like your Nana's tart? I like you too, Sparkwood. There you go. Uzi, you make several kinds: zucchini bread, chocolate, pumpkin, various apple and cranberry combinations, fig, almond. Ooh, nice. All right. So,
I'm in perfect form.
our characters here, they're way high level now. 46. Uh-oh. Are these guys gonna mess with us? You're gonna mess with us? I was just bragging about how powerful my party is. And you want to jump into a battle already?
I got this.
So yeah, we hit the 30 level battle arena dungeon at around level 34. And just going through the 30 levels, we leveled up a whole bunch. So we should be in good shape to continue today. Look at that, everyone but one. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, the first thing we need to do today, before we continue the main story, is we gotta go to the Survive bar and, wait, where am I right now? And talk to our friends. And we gotta increase our bond level. I was gonna do it last night. But then I figured some of you guys might be interested in some of the storylines of our characters. Yeah. Did I level up everybody? Yeah, I mean, everybody gets leveled up when you do it. Even the people not in your party, they get a share of the experience. So you could see, like, 46, 46, 45, 44, 45, 43. This is the party that I think that is my best, these four right here. I've been using Zhao. Yeah.
Feeling light.
All right, here we go. Oh, I'm already there. I was just about to get back in the cab, and I'm already here. What a maroon. What an absolute moron. Nothing sprouted yet. Oh, we still got time. It's gonna take time. All right, here we go. So you can see I have a lot of bonding to do with my band of heroes here. All right, let's start with Saiko's. We're near the end. We're gonna try to get rid of her sister's boyfriend. Remember?
Yo, Sachan.
Huh? Sachan?
Oh, that's not Sachan.
Wait, you're not Sachan?
It's nice to see you again, Kasuga-san. We met at Sunlight Castle, isn't that right?
That's her sister.
Are you Nanoha-san? But why are you here? Who told you to meet me?
Oh, is it Saiko? It is her.
Huh?
It's me, Ichiban! Look closer, it's me, Saiko!
Oh, so it is you, Sachan.
If you can't see through it, then my performance must be good. I'm sure Katsuragawa will think I'm Nanoha too.
For sure he will.
This is a terrible idea.
Even though, actually, I was just pretending to be tricked.
This is so. If anybody didn't see the previous cutscene about this, Saiko doesn't like the boyfriend that Nanoha, her twin sister, has. He's actually a pretty bad scumbag, but she won't listen to reason. So she's going to dress up as her sister and try to make the boyfriend go away. Terrible idea. Should be good.
Yeah, whatever you say. Anyway, I figured out where to find Katsuragawa. Nanoha's gonna pay him a surprise visit and tell him to hit the road. You're still coming with me, right? He's at his office right now. He said it was a consulting firm, but it's actually an illegal loan business.
Dun, dun, dun.
His bodyguard and his employees, they were all in that shady biker gang he used to be in.
Scum collects around other scum. Man, how did Nanoha get caught up with people like that?
She might just be the kind of girl who's into it. Or maybe I shouldn't have butted into her life so much.
Yeah, maybe.
You probably understand by now how bad I feel about all this.
Hey, maybe it wasn't you. Maybe she's just the kind of girl who's into bad boys. Either way, let's go fix this for her. Time to take out the trash.
All right, here we go. Parker says, is this game like Mafia? What's the premise of the whole thing? All right, so this game in particular is, I mean, there's a whole line of Yakuza games. Yakuza 0 all the way up to, I think, 6. And this is the 7th game. This one has different characters and stuff. But Yakuza, yeah, they're kind of like mob games, but this game is, they're very silly and tongue-in-cheek and zany and wacky. So it's not all like super serious Mafia stuff. Yeah.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you serious right now? I knew something was up with you.
16 months ago, something awesome happened, and that something is
into
you. Thank you, Nimni. Nimni just gifted a sub to Dyspheria, a 60-month resub. Thank you. Really appreciate that. 4 more newer gifted subs. We'll do another Game Vault giveaway. Thank you.
You realize what you're doing?
I sure as hell do. I'm saying I won't give you any more money.
Okay, but...
And that means you have no reason to be with me, right? So we're breaking up. For good.
Oh, come on, babe, don't be stupid. It's not like I was going out with you just for the money.
Well, it doesn't matter anymore. Just give me what you owe me. Right here, right now.
What? I can't right now. I gotta throw $2 million at my company soon, or it'll go belly up. Sweetie, you know how hard I've worked for this. I just need a little more. You could pull in $2 million back at the Soapland easy.
He's trying to get her to go work at a Soapland.
How much have you already borrowed from Nanoha?
Hey man, I gotta ask, how about you fuck right off?
If she lent you $2 million on top of everything else, how much of that total do you plan on paying back someday?
You need to crawl back down out of my ass, dude. This ain't none of your business.
You don't know, do you? Yeah, you want to borrow even more. You're lucky Nanoha's not a real loan shark.
I'm lucky because Nanoha and I are in love. Money don't matter to us, right, babe? These fucking tightwads.
It's 1.3 million yen. That's the amount of money Katsuragawa-san has already borrowed from Nanoha-san.
Hey, Yamashita, stay out of this.
Wow.
Nobody asked you.
Forgive me. It wasn't my place.
That guy.
Thanks for speaking up, Yamashita. Good man. So, we'll be taking that 1.3 million back today.
Who are you anyway? You're a real Yakuza-looking motherfucker. Maybe you're trying to take my girl's money for yourself.
That's none of your concern. Give me back my money so I can be on my way.
Nanoha, I love you. Come on. Remember what you said? How you always dreamed of what we have?
Nanoha really loved you that much?
Why would you say that out loud?
Perfect for each other. Honey, you're a sweet angel, and I'm the guy who protects you from all the bastards of the world.
Ah, so that's the excuse you've been using for dragging her down.
He's one of the bastards I'm talking about! Yamashita, what are you waiting for? Toss this guy out on his ass already!
No. Haven't you done enough?
Yes.
What did you say?
The music stops.
Sir, step back and take a look at yourself. You need to let Nanoha-san go. She's been working herself to the
Who is
bone
that
to
random
support
guy
her
in the corner?
father. She needs the money. Besides, you've got a bunch of other girls coming around anyway.
Yes.
The hell are you doing?
He's getting his
I'm
comeuppance.
doing what's right, boss. You can't just keep squeezing the poor girl dry. And she shouldn't have to work at no damn Soapland. I can't just sit by and watch this happen to an innocent woman. It just ain't right.
Yes.
Why don't you think about who you're talking to? I'm the guy who saved your ass when you were a zit-faced teenager, remember? So unless you want to go back to being everybody's little bitch...
Every time someone calls you out or wants to leave your ass, you just make threats? Are all your boys with you just out of fear? I bet they all hate your guts.
All right, I'm just fucking sick of you now. All of you, stop standing around with your dicks in your hands and throw this guy out! Yamashita too, the goddamn traitor!
Yes, everyone. Oh, we're gonna. Oh, they're. I thought they were gonna join my
Can't
join
say
my
I didn't
side.
see this coming. Well, except for Yamashita-kun acting like a real man. That was a nice surprise.
No kidding.
You know, I've been looking for an excuse to cut ties with him.
Maybe it's even simpler than that. Maybe you just like Nanoha.
Yeah, maybe that's it.
Wait, you do, don't you? Well, that's great, Yamashita-kun. Kinda cute, honestly.
Yeah, you'll both be real cute after I crush you into little pieces.
He had all that time to like talk before the guys attacked him. I like that.
Show me what you got.
Here we go.
Yakuza, let's go.
All right. So it's just us two. Okay.
Just this guy.
Now.
How do you like me now?
Cool.
You're gonna get stomped.
Let's go.
Hey. Get off. There you go. Push him away.
Come on.
Hey, you killed. They killed the new boyfriend.
That's how you do it.
All right. Here we go.
Please, stop hitting me. I'm sorry.
Hey, Rowan. What's going on?
Come on, where's all that fighting spirit, Katsuragawa? Don't tell me you've had enough. Give back all the money you borrowed from Nanoha right now, then get the hell out of Ijincho. If I see you around town again, I'll kick your ass even harder. If you reach out to Nanoha, you won't have an ass when I'm done.
Okay, I got it. Please, just let me go.
All right, I won't hit you again. I won't.
You asshole. Don't you ever take advantage of a woman ever again!
Good night. There you go. Yeah, totally did, Parker. And Parker, just so you know, we
Wait,
don't
are
use
you for
F-bombs
real?
in our chat
This is
here, even though
Nanoha's sister?
they're happening on the
She
screen.
has a twin?
Please.
Damn.
Thank you.
Sorry to disappoint you, Yamashita-kun. I know you probably worked up all that courage to look cool for Nanoha.
Sorry, Yamashita-kun.
No worries.
No, that's all right. I mean, running him off still makes life better for Nanoha-san. That's what matters. So you're gonna keep acting like you never knew she worked at the soapland?
Yes, and this whole Katsuragawa incident never happened, okay? I am dead serious about this.
Okay. But she's definitely going to notice that her boyfriend suddenly skipped town without saying goodbye.
You think she's gonna notice?
And it happened right after she got a phone call from her estranged sister telling her to break up with the guy.
What are you saying?
You don't think she'll figure out her sis had something to do with his disappearance? I mean, it'll almost be too obvious that Psycho said something to make him leave.
Whoa, now that you say that, yeah.
That's fine, honestly. Can't really do much about it now, can I?
But what if Nanoha gets pissed at you again? I thought you wanted to have a good relationship with her.
I'd rather he be safe than be in a good relationship with her. Is that what she's gonna say?
Her happiness is my top priority. How she feels about me is secondary to that.
There you go.
Still kinda sucks if she ends up hating you after you did so much for her. She would have ended up broke if she stayed with that douchebag. You deserve some credit.
I'm just grateful I can still talk to her on the phone. All I want is for her to be happy.
Still.
Huh. I could always tell Nanoha-san it went down like this.
Like what?
I'll tell her Katsuragawa's firm took a nosedive and he bailed to escape all his debts, but I got him to leave enough to pay her back. That way she can get her money without knowing you two were involved.
Well, there we go.
Nice plan. I like how it conveniently gives you all the credit, Yamashita-kun.
Oh, you're right. Guess that's no good, is it? I don't want to take all the credit.
No, let him take the credit.
After all, I only said what was true. It killed me to see her caught up in Katsuragawa's game for so long. I kept telling myself that I would stand up for her if she ever needed it, but then I'd make excuses, telling myself it wasn't the right time. When I saw her, well, when I saw someone I thought was her demanding what she was owed, I knew the time had come.
Sachan, you hearing this? What do you think?
Hey, Yamashita-kun.
Yeah?
Let's say you're at a restaurant or a store. How exactly would you treat the staff?
I just try to be as polite as possible. Even though people don't expect it because of how I look, it's still the right thing to do.
Okay.
What do you mean by how he looks?
Well,
He looks
you pass
fine.
for now.
Setting the bar for being your sister's squeeze kind of low, aren't you?
I said for now, didn't I?
Huh?
Don't worry. I'm still gonna watch over Nanoha from my big sister perch somewhere. So if Yamashita-kun turns out to be a total creep, then I'll just have to step in.
He's
Whatever
right
it
there.
takes to make her happy.
I get that. I'd want the same.
You're a good sister, Sachan. I'm sure Nanoha will eventually realize that. Hopefully sooner than later.
Thanks so much, Ichiban. That's twice now you've helped me save my sister. I really am grateful, you know. I'm glad you're in my life.
All right, there we go. Leveled up the bond. Bleeding Fish says, going on a food run, can you pause until I come back? Sure, we can do that. We'll just sit here and do nothing. All right, Kasuga and Psycho's bond is now at the strongest. She will gain more experience when she's not in the party. She can also use the skill 5 gifted subs. Tag Team Bombardier Bash. Parker 41 with the 5 bomb of gifted subs. Thank you so much. Wow. That's super nice of you. And I don't know if you know this, Parker, but every time we get 5 newer gifted subs on the channel, we do a Game Vault giveaway. And you just triggered a Game Vault giveaway because of your generosity. Thank you. And congrats to Chain Monkey, Glacial Sin, By the Ray, Phoenix Gem, and Zero something. Zero Dexus. All right. And Rowan just used 100,000 nanas to make it a double giveaway. So there we go. Double giveaway. So here's how it works. The mods are going to kick off the giveaway in a minute or two. You're going to type exclamation point raffle space and then the number of clams you want to raffle up to a maximum of 500. Winner gets to choose anything in the game vault. No, that's fine, Rudder. No, you're good. You're good. Winner's going to choose anything in the game vault and I'll send it to you tonight. Now, we've already had one winner, so if you send me a list of 2 or 3 games that you're interested in, that will be best. And if you want to check how many clams you have, type exclamation point clams. Thanks again to Parker. Really appreciate that. You're awesome. All right, so that was... All right, Psycho is all done. Let's go catch up with Namba. Namba. Hey, Ichiban. What's going on? It's clams, not
You drinking,
not
Namba?
claims. Clams.
Oh,
yeah.
Ichiban. I'm glad you're here. We need to talk.
We do? Is it something serious?
Look, I need to tell you I'm sorry for lying.
You mean about chasing the counterfeit bill?
Yeah. Think you can forgive me?
Yeah.
Come on, you know we're past that. What's important is your brother got released. All's well that ends well, right? That said, maybe now's a good time to tell me if there's any other holes in your story. You really were a nurse at some point, right?
Well, of course I was a nurse. How else could I have brought you back from the brink of death?
Good point. Then, what about the part where you sold hospital meds? Didn't you say that's how you got your nursing license revoked?
Well, that's the short version, but it's more complicated, actually.
What do you mean?
You'll be the first person I've ever told this to, so I hope you plan on sitting for a while.
Ah, man, I'm all ears.
So itchy. So are my arms.
Back in elementary school, I read about Florence Nightingale. That's when I knew I was meant to be a nurse. Helping the sick, people being grateful for it, it's all I ever wanted in life. But when I finally put on my scrubs, it was different. Endless late shifts, difficult patients, never a word of thanks. Eventually, I just stopped caring. Little by little, I started cutting corners any way I could.
Look at the bartender.
I'd pretend not to hear the intercom, and instead, I'd go doze off somewhere. By the time I hit 40, I had no idea why I ever went into the field. But then one day, this new girl named Mizue showed up. And in her introduction, she brought up who else but Nightingale.
Just like you, huh?
We had the same role model, but she still had her spirit. She would rush toward every patient in the ward. Never missed a beat. On top of that, she always had the sweetest smile.
And then they fired you.
So, you had a thing for her.
Are you kidding me? She was 23 and a looker, and I was just a middle-aged loser.
All right. Don't worry, you're younger than you look. Age is only a number. You can still be a player. We gotta tell him that.
Ever seen those old dudes walking around with hot young arm candy? You gotta be like those guys.
Well, those guys also have cash to spare.
Not always.
What?
If you could clean up a little and stay on top of the trends, I bet you'd be covered in ladies instead of pigeon shit.
Wow. Can't believe you'd say that to my face. But you're probably right.
Oh, man.
Yeah, anyway, back to Mizue-chan. What happened?
Oh, yeah, that's right. Whenever I saw her working, I could feel my old self coming back. That young version of me, who used to give it his all.
Well, that's a good sign.
If only I had half her stamina and wasn't twice her age. Anyway, one night I was a little sleepier than usual, so I went out to the back lawn, thinking maybe I could sneak in a nap. And suddenly, I heard a noise from behind. I turned around to find the storeroom we keep the medicine in wide open, and Mizue-chan was walking out alone.
Was she restocking? I mean, if you were slacking off, she was probably having to bust her ass.
Well, that's the thing. In our hospital, only the pharmacists have access to the storeroom.
Okay.
Mizue-chan and I were just nurses. We didn't even need to go in there.
Then what was she doing?
Well, at the time, there was a rumor floating around the hospital.
Uh-oh.
Medicine would keep disappearing. The list never matched the inventory. According to the rumors, someone was swiping medicine and selling it. Illegally.
No way.
She was taking the
And
meds,
that
yeah.
was Mizue-chan?
It was. As my eyes adjusted, I could clearly see her arms were full of medicine boxes.
But why would she need to sell medicine?
From what I heard, her parents were under a mountain of debt. So, to lighten some of their load, Mizue-chan was paying everything she could. But a single nurse's salary wouldn't get them out of the hole. No way.
So she was stealing the meds to do it?
Yep. And I was the sole eyewitness. Thing is, Mizue-chan never noticed me there. Now, if it was you, Ichiban, what would you have done?
Well, calling her out on it would seem to be the right thing to do. But I guess she wasn't stealing it just to be a criminal, huh?
Not in the slightest. She was only doing it for her family. I mean, yeah, she was breaking the law.
Hey, Shiveria. Hey,
She wasn't
Murat.
trying to hurt anyone.
Plus, getting caught would cost her her job. Then the debt would only have gotten worse. With all that in mind, I'd say it's a pretty tough call to make.
Now you're on the same page I was. Anyway, in the end, all I could do was watch her walk away without saying a word.
Marauder says, I can't even get my kids to buy the bread that's on sale, and this girl was stealing drugs to pay her parents' debt.
If there ever was a criminal who deserved a free pass, it was Mizue-chan.
Oh my
That was
God.
what I thought at the time. So I turned a blind eye.
And what happened after that?
He gets
It
framed,
wasn't long before Mizue-chan's actions caught up with her.
and he gets framed.
The hospital director decided to get the police involved and started gathering evidence.
He waited that long to take action?
Well, he was trying to resolve it internally, being that the hospital's reputation was at stake. I guess he got sick of having a thief under his nose, so he escalated it to the next logical step.
But if the cops caught Mizue-chan stealing, that'd be bad news.
She'd have a police record and her name in all the papers. To be honest, it was only a matter of time. She had her whole life ahead of her. How could that happen to someone so young? And on the other hand, you've got me. A guy who totally burned out. A guy who couldn't be further from Florence Nightingale. Better a saint like Mizue-chan stay at the hospital than a sack of shit like me, wouldn't you say?
Namba,
I wouldn't do this.
are you telling me you...
Yeah. I went up and confessed to the whole thing. Stealing, selling, and all.
And that's how you lost your nursing license?
Yep. No, and I got fired too. Naturally.
Man, you went all out for that girl. Did she ever contact you after that? Even a call or a letter?
Not that I'm aware. In a matter of hours, I was out of a job and out on the streets.
You regret any of it?
Well, my brother disappeared not long after, so even if I didn't get canned, I would have quit on my own anyway. So, no, to answer your question. Though I do have to admit, I would like to see Mizue-chan off when she goes overseas.
She's going overseas?
Yeah. She always dreamed of running off to some developing country where they really need medical professionals.
She took that Nightingale shit seriously.
Our hospital had an international dispatch program, available to staff nurses with at least 3 years tenure. This year would be Mizue-chan's third, and I know she would take advantage of it.
Well, in that case, why not go say farewell?
Yeah, go.
If only I could. For starters, I don't even know when she leaves.
Maybe if you ask one of your old nurse buddies, they'll tell you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm the little rat who stole the medicine, if you forgot that detail. They want nothing to do with me.
Well, hello, boys. Don't worry, the life of the party's here. Care to bring me up to speed?
Has she been drinking?
Sachan. Wait,
What?
are you drunk?
I think you're drunk. Now, fill me in, if you please.
Oh, Namba here was going off on one of his hobo horror stories again.
Hobo horror stories?
Well, no house means no toilet, right? Care to guess what he had to do when he had the shits?
Yeah, I'd rather not. And here I was thinking I'd get actual substance out of two grown men instead of literal crap.
Thanks for covering for me.
I got you, man.
I don't mind if we let Sayoko know at some point, but preferably not when she's plastered.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, man. It was a long story. She got drunk during that whole time. Oh, that was funny as hell. Shaveri, you had to explain it to an email admin how an email works. Oh, God. That sounds like a nightmare. All right, Kasuga feels his bond with Namba grows stronger. He can now change to the fortune teller job, and everyone's told me that the fortune teller job was pretty fun. However, I'm not leveling up anymore. I'm not changing jobs and doing any more leveling. I'm done. All right, and now we've got, we gotta talk to, June. Now, June used to impersonate, a high-up muckety-muck in a crime gang. And, he used to be, like, the decoy. So he's supposed to take the bullet for his, like, master. And he was surgically altered to look exactly like him. And I think the last time we talked to him, Ichiban is trying to get him to have his own identity again. Because he no longer needs to do that. So we'll see. Guess, Jugi Han's on the phone. Who's he talking to?
Yes, I'm doing fine. Thank you for your concern, Song-Lee.
Yo, what'd she say?
Oh, nothing. She just asked for an update on the situation. That's all.
Yeah, bet it feels pretty good knowing a babe like her's looking out for you.
I'm blessed to serve one such as she. The Jungi Han I served before was quite the blessing as well.
He just means the real Jugi Han, the one who was killed 3 years ago.
If I'm to talk about Jungi Han, I'll need to provide some backstory.
Cool with me. I got plenty of time.
Ha!
Hey,
Then
Brent.
I hope you're prepared to sit for a while.
Uh-oh.
Sure, I'm all ears.
Long story again.
My father was one of the stray Qingwan Mafia I mentioned earlier. And to speak further, he was a lowly thug left behind in a foreign land. In my youth, I was relentlessly beaten by my father, in addition to being neglected by those around me. Home, school. No place provided me with even the slightest bit of sanctuary. Thinking back on it, I'm sure I was a rather dissolute child.
Well, you're not alone in feeling like you got no place to go. Plenty of people feel that way, even civilians.
Feelings of isolation are really that common, huh? Not sure if I should be comforted or not.
Sorry, didn't derail the story, did I?
Ice Cube sound?
The real Jungi Han had also been raised in a poor and neglected environment like me. But rumors of his strength, intelligence, and ambition started to swirl. And as the men from my father's generation grew older, Jungi Han started gaining more and more power. In fact, it was thanks to him that the stray Jingon found any success in Kamurocho at all. While the Tojo clan was being choked by anti-violence laws, the Jingon Mafia were steadily gaining a sense of existence.
Sounds like he must have been pretty cool.
Yes, but my father, who underestimated him as some young greenhorn, failed to prove his worth and was left trying to catch up. A staunch alcoholic,
Ketchup?
he used what drunken wit he had to try to get close to the young leader. So, eventually he worked out a plan. He would mold his own son's face, set him up as a body double, and offer him as tribute.
What?
I was drugged by my father, and this was done to me while I slept.
That's
No
awful.
way. He did all that just to impress the boss?
When he was presented with a body double, even the real Jungi Han could only force a smile. But he saw what had gone into my face, and he respected the effort. So he said it was a fair offer, and took me under his wing.
And what's your father doing now?
He's long since passed away. His health was already in steady decline, and for what it's worth, I'm sure he wasn't opposed to dying at the bottom of a bottle.
That's a shame. Guess you two weren't super close then.
Ice Cube sound?
Jungi Han kept me at his side as much as possible so that I might learn his mannerisms. Strangely
Did
enough,
we pick the winners in the raffle, by the way?
it was the only place that finally felt like home. I was very much his servant, and he was very much my master. But in spite of that, we shared a lot of laughs in the long time we spent together. A lot of drinks as well.
Thank you.
And though I was his double, it would be rude of me to say that we came to resemble twins.
Hey, Parker! You won a giveaway! Look at that! See, your generosity came right back around and smacked you in the face. Parker, you still there? Winners of this raffle, by the way, you're going to type !vault and follow the instructions at the top of the vault page, please. Yeah. Parker, you got to speak up in chat if you want to win.
So the way you're talking right now,
Yeah.
that's something Jungi Han taught you?
The real Jungi Han had a way with words I never will. And when he walked into a room, you knew it.
There you
Try
go.
as
Follow the
I
instructions
might,
there.
I would never reach his level.
Hearing you say all that makes me even more curious.
About what, may I ask?
All right, there you go. Yeah, follow the instructions at the top of that sheet. Basically, you're going to message me on Discord or email me and give me your top 2 or 3 choices from the vault, and I'll send it to you tonight. And you can join our Discord by typing !Discord. Yeah. New drinking game. Drink a shot every time the ice cubes clink in the glass. Oh, God, you'd be getting pretty drunk in this game. It was a double giveaway. We need 2 winners. Yep. 2 winners. One from Rowan spending 100,000 nanas, and the other because Parker41 did a 5-bomb of gifted subs. Yeah. All right. So, how did you imitate him? Did you guys ever share any dirty jokes? Did he dress as sharp as you? Dirty jokes, you say?
Well, actually, I was wondering if you two ever made any dirty jokes.
Dirty jokes? Why would you ask?
Because you make it sound like he was this class act, so I just wondered if he ever let his hair down and told a fart joke or something.
I never once heard Jungi Han speak so crassly.
Okay, but what about you? Body double or not, you're a completely different person.
Well, yes, this is true.
Then did you guys ever just shoot the shit? Did you tell him any dirty jokes or like a bad pun or something?
I may have made a joke or two.
Oh, I gotta hear.
Oh shit!
Gotta
I wanna
hear.
hear him sometime.
Oh, I think not. I wouldn't want to shame his memory.
Sorry, didn't mean to get carried away.
No offense taken. You've made me think back on some fond times.
You're welcome.
All right, there we go. Les, you're the next winner of the raffle. Is Les here? Les, we need to speak up in chat, please. Oh, Ice Cube,
But you
everyone
know,
drink.
Despite me saying sorry, there's still one thing I gotta ask.
And that is?
Isn't it about time you told me your real name?
That's right, we don't know his real name.
Ah,
Some water when you...
Still a no, huh?
ha, just a little taken aback is all. I have no problem telling you. When I was first brought into this world, I was given the name Yeonsu Kim.
Yeonsu Kim.
I have no intention of returning to that name.
Yeah.
Not when the real Jungi Han has already passed away.
The real one took a bullet to the head, yeah?
Correct. There was conflict with a group from Hiroshima that had made its way into Tokyo. As far as I'm concerned, the Jingon Mafia died along with him.
Ice Cubes.
At the time, I was given the role of staring down the other hostile groups within Kamurocho as Jungi Han. But with their real boss dead, the remaining Jingon Mafia in Kamurocho were nothing but paper tigers. Should our enemies have discovered this, we would have been ousted and probably killed.
If it were me, I probably would have gotten the hell out of Kamurocho. Left everything behind.
Yes, that's precisely what I did. The few remaining members at my side did the same. But seeing as the Jingon Mafia was all I'd ever had, I had no place to go. No refuge where I might reconvene with my allies. I was lost and alone in the world. Like a man dying of thirst in the desert, surrounded by a hungry pack of wolves.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I found a faint glimmer of hope in the Korean community here in Japan. But even they refused to accept me, as I was nothing but a criminal to them. Thinking on it now, I should have expected as much from those living an honest life. But still, in my confusion and dismay, I challenged them, asking why they would abandon one of their own.
I get that.
It was enough to make them call the police.
One
And
second,
I'm sure
Parker.
that under normal circumstances, I would have been taken away. However...
Huh? Come on, man. Don't just leave me hanging.
The police officers were imposters, and instead of being incarcerated, I was brought to my new home, Yokohama Ijincho.
So those fake officers, were they?
Members of the Komijul, sent to retain me under the orders of Songhui.
Okay.
It turned out that the Komijul was a place that many former Jingon members had drifted to. Those that distanced themselves from Kamurocho slowly but surely found their way there.
Oh yeah. Songhui did mention something about the Komijul having roots in the Jingon Mafia.
Indeed. Komijul is
Random
essentially a
plant shop.
safe haven for refugees. That's why they tend to keep quiet and remain exceedingly closed off. For many years, they spied on the Jingon Mafia in Kamurocho from a distance, keeping close watch on their movements. I was fortunately saved by the hand that the Komijul had extended to me. Moreover, Songhui told me what had happened to the real Jungi Han. That he had been shot in the head by an assassin hired by the Hiroshima Yakuza, taken by surprise from the shadows.
An assassin? So what'd you guys do? You kill him?
No. By the time I'd learned of his existence,
He was already
he
dead.
was already dead. I wasn't even given the chance for revenge. I spent many of the following days in despair. But even though I was in such a hollow state, Sunghui patiently waited for my recovery. She was more like family to me than my abusive father could have ever hoped to be. A sister to replace the brother I had found in Jungi-han. Frankly, nothing would hurt me more than to betray her expectations and disappoint her. And Kasuga-san, as for you and me... I'm wondering what sort of boss you will be. I'm looking forward to seeing what you can do.
I don't remember ever becoming your boss. Right now, I think drinking buddy is a better term, don't you?
I see.
All right.
Then I will do my best to live up to that title.
All right. Jugi-han, that wasn't as much fun as the other
I guess that's
backstories.
finally it for introductions. He sure is shy, that young Soo Kim.
All right, we needed to break through the bond there, but damn, that's a little hard to follow. All right, yeah, Parker, congrats on the giveaway. I do see a Discord message. I'm assuming it's from you. You figured it out. All right, I'll send you your game tonight. All right, Kasuga feels his bond with Jugi-han grows stronger. He now gains more experience, and he can change to the foreman job, which we won't be doing. Okay. Interesting free game on Epic this month. Tales of the Neon Sea. Didn't just roll over. All right, and then we got finally one last one, guys. We got to see what Zhao wants. Hey, Kasuga-san. What's going on? My name is Zhao. And every sentence...
I was wondering if anyone would show up, but didn't expect it to be you. Aren't you busy? Should you really be drinking right now?
I'll drink whenever the hell I want to drink, Zhao. And don't forget, I was a regular at this place before you were.
Oh, is that how you want to play it? Okay, well, if we're doing that, then who's the newcomer in Ijincho, Kasuga? You or me?
Fair point.
Man, this whole schooling you as your senpai thing sure is embarrassing.
Yeah, you win.
Anyway, sit down, yeah?
Yeah. Sit down. Let's have a drink.
You know, when we're out drinking like this, it's hard to imagine you ever being the leader of a gang.
Everyone's the same once you strip off the mask they put on for work. Rich, poor, leader, follower, whatever. You never know what people are really like.
You should see me when I strip down. Or you'd know if they were a Yakuza. People are more than meets the eye. I can't help it. I just gotta go. I gotta go with you should see me when I strip down.
True that, gotta strip them down. You know, I'm sort of a sight to behold when I strip down. How about it? Wanna see?
Oh, I'm easy on the eyes myself. Why get our naked asses tossed out just to prove it?
Good point there.
My point is, you can't tell if someone's a big shot just from looking at him. It's not like we were born with some special trait or anything. All jokes aside, there's this whole idea of being next in line just because you're the boss's son. No logic in it, but it's always there.
Yeah, can't choose who your parents are. Still, wasn't there some way you could have given up the throne?
You love how his charisma
Not
went up
everybody's
from that.
cut out
I
to
know,
run a
right?
gang. Nothing wrong with that. And I'm sure somebody else would have stepped up if you had stepped down. Most important thing in any group is the leader being a good fit.
I don't know if I was a good fit or not, but I was a pretty sharp kid back then. If I put my mind to it, I could excel at pretty much anything. Sports, school, all that shit. And I don't remember losing any fights either. I was a lot craftier than the other kids.
Sounds like you were pretty talented.
I just didn't give a flying fuck, that's all. Guess that's what happens when you're good at everything.
Real modest, aren't you?
Up until I swapped places with my old man, we were always fighting with our rivals in Chinatown. But after their boss, Lau Ka Long, bit the big one, the Ijin 3 got their stalemate going.
Your rivals from Chinatown. Are you talking about the Snake Flower Triad? They were pretty crazy.
The snake flower
They pulled out of
triad.
Japan a long time ago. There's not many of them left.
Oh, so you became the leader of the Yokohama Liumang after the snake flower triad was out of the picture.
Just about. Had to have been almost 10 years ago. Honestly, the whole thing was a pain in the ass.
Ice cubes.
Ogi Kubo let me in on the whole counterfeit bills thing right away. Also told me about how the stalemate Tenijin show was rigged from the start.
Rigged.
Man, still can't hardly believe that.
The only people in the Liumang that knew about that were my dad and the old guard. The new boys kept saying they wanted to move in and take over, but it was always up to me to keep them on their leashes.
Ice cube.
Then it was no ambition this and a weak-ass bitch that. Sounds like a fun job, eh?
Haven't seen this side of you before, Zhao. You're really starting to open up and let loose. How many have you had?
It's not like I gotta worry about the gang anymore, so I'll get as drunk as I damn well please. Is that a problem?
Hell no, it's not. I was just saying, it's been fun.
Hell no.
Fun, huh? Well, maybe I have shown too much of my hand. If I was still the boss, my bodyguards would have stopped me by now.
Oh, really? I hope I didn't kill your buzz.
Nah, I know you're the kind of guy that just says whatever pops into his head. I'm gonna go sober up.
Yeah, sure. Let's get another drink when you're up for it.
Sounds good. Same goes for you, all right?
You sure you don't want to see me naked?
Looking forward to it.
All right, there we go. Our newest member of the party, Zhao, who I'm now actually using actively. He can now be a breaker. Okay. All right, so we've caught up on all of the Bond stories with our party. Okay, Eri-chan's already... We can't actually talk to her here.
Nice to see you.
Did she need flowers? Oh no, okay. I need to be more enchanting.
Nice to see you.
Okay. All right. Let's go to the main story. I'm gonna pop over to the Popo or the Popo. I don't know how do they pronounce that. I gotta pop over to the convenience store. Just make sure my consumable. I used a lot of consumables in the mega dungeon. By the way, I never got toilet paper for that one guy that needed toilet paper. But there's loot in the bathroom, so that's good. It's always good when there's loot in the bathroom. They just call them a 7-Eleven. All right, 7-Eleven. It's a Popo. Okay. Bikes. Threatening men.
I got this. Come on. I'll show you.
I got this.
All right, crane kick. See, that's why I have him in the party. He does a lot of damage now. By the way, the last reward that I got in the dungeon last night was a new bat for Kasuga, which does AoE damage on my basic attack, which is pretty nice. Of course, if no one's around, it doesn't do anything, but...
You sure you can beat me?
New bat height! Hey, Mughal, what's up? Miss.
Right.
Nice.
Hello, otters. Good morning, friends. Let's head on out where the sidewalk ends. We're about to have a real nice time. Let the fun begin. Oh, where do I go? Hey, I'm looking for consumables. All right, so premium sushi set. Okay, these are good. Just have maximums of those. What else? We got lots of money. Might as well use it. And perhaps a sticky bun. These fights are quick now. I know, big difference, right? All right, we don't have any quests to turn in, do I? Report? Hey, I can report something. Sweet. And I also I got a whole bunch of gear from doing the battle arena yesterday. I'll show you guys real quick. I got a Viking helmet for Kasuga. I wish these showed on your character because he's literally wearing like a metal band jacket, tactical boots, and a Viking helmet, which is just amazing. What else? I got a strange helmet for her, a dragon kinagashi. It's like a kimono robe. She has dragon boots. What else did I get? I got a dragon helm, mysticism shoes, dragon knuckles, spectrum gown, fun stuff. Yeah. All right, let's go take a cab and head on out. Yeah. Sir TM, we're gonna have to tape your hands under your seat. That was for chat, not you. Oh, I happen to read chat though all the time. I happen to be here too. Your gym teacher had dragon knuckles? Dragon knuckles. Alright, here we go. Yours are already secured, automaton. I appreciate that. Alright, let's go back to Sotenbori. And now that we're leveled up. Alright, we have a little bit of a stealth mission here. We failed this at the end of the last stream. He was a bit ape-like. Alright, we have to go all the way down to there. Let's do it. Baseball players.
Show me what you got. Right. Get alive. Who wants to go? I have secrets too. Don't get caught.
He got reamed.
Over here.
She just destroyed the sign for no reason. Miss.
I wouldn't underestimate that.
This guy resists everything. All right. I love walking around these cities. They're so nice. Look at this, the Hungry Tom Steakhouse. Looks great. I wish this was one of the ones you can go into. Look at this creepy drummer boy.
I'm in perfect form.
How do you not get hungry like walking through here? Top Golf? The golf center. I wasn't very good at that. Crazy. So many places to look at and see. What I really love is I don't know if I'm going to be able to find an example here because I'm not as familiar with this town. There are times where you literally can go into a building, right? It's not everywhere. There's definitely the illusion that you can go into places. Sometimes you're like, hey, I would really like to go in there, and they don't let you in.
Should I open it? Sweet!
But there are places... Silver Moth.
Feeling light.
Where you like literally just walk into the building and you can actually go into doors, and it's just amazing that there's no loading screen or anything. Like, I don't know, it's very immersive sometimes.
Okay, I've scouted out the closest bathroom.
What was that number?
When visiting a new city, the most important thing you can do is identify where you can take your next dump.
Hey, that's actually kind of smart. You find that in some travel tips, or?
Ah, that's pure hobo instinct at work.
Huh. That works for me.
Namba is wise. It's the first thing you do. Alright, here we go. Let's save it. Unfortunately, with Namba like leaving my party for so long, he became out-leveled by some others. And I even tried to swap him back in, and he doesn't compare. At least in my party, so. Alright, Omi Alliance HQ. Here we go.
Mitsu, you took forever, man. How long were you gonna leave me hanging?
Sorry, Aniki. I had to find somewhere out of earshot. Not so easy around here.
Where are you now?
Omi Alliance headquarters. The officers that got here early have me slaving away in the kitchen.
You wanted to pregame, huh? I've been seeing tons of catering people going in.
You have? Aniki, are you?
Remember this?
Yeah, I'm just outside. Wanted to save you the trouble of calling me, but I guess it's too late for that.
I'm gonna let this play again for anybody who missed this.
Why on earth would you do that?
Arakawa-san's in there right now, isn't he?
What? Yeah, he's here. But don't come in. I need to arrange a secure meeting spot for you two. I need more time.
No way. You have no freaking clue how long I've been waiting for this.
Hey, come on, dude. I told you to stay in Yokohama until I contacted you.
Yeah, I think you might have said that.
Might? I said it clear as day.
Well, surprise, I'm here a little early. You would be too if you were me.
God damn it, man. Fine. But for now, get the hell out of here. You do know that if someone at HQ recognizes you, you're fucked, right? Proper fucked.
Oh, chill out. It's not like the place is crawling with Omi or anything. It's just these catering guys rolling their stuff around. Hey, if I disguise myself as one of them, I could slip right in.
No, Kasuga. Stop right there. Don't even think about it.
Mitsu, I need to see Arakawa-san. I need to. This has been on my mind ever since he shot me in Kamurocho. Don't you get that? No, you don't get it. You can't. And I don't give a shit. I'm going in.
Wait, Aniki.
Where is he in the headquarters?
Look, you need to...
Not gonna tell me? I see how it is. Guess I'll have to ask around inside.
You're gonna get mobbed, dude.
I'll take down anyone who stands between me and Arakawa-san.
Aniki.
Hey, if you just tell me where he is, I'll do my best to avoid any fights. I promise.
Okay. Arakawa-san. He's in a room called the Dragon Chamber, pretty deep inside HQ.
Dragon Chamber, got it. Is he alone?
No. He has some guests. 3 people.
Alright. Thanks, Mitsu.
Aniki, are you really going to do this?
How come Eri-chan's not there? She's like
I
actually
know
in
where
my party.
Arakawa-san is now.
Finally beat it out of him,
Look,
huh?
Eri-chan's the only one not
Let's
there.
go, then.
No, I should do this alone. I'll be okay. And look, guys, I'm grateful to all of you for coming this far with me. But there'll be no hard feelings if you want to bail.
But really? You're pulling this martyr shit now?
Yeah, what's with pushing us away?
You know we didn't come to Osaka for the pleasure cruise.
Hey, look what I found. This box was just sitting over there. And by the way, I feel the same as the rest of them. Osaka's been fun, but playing tourist is getting old.
That's quite a find. It should make getting in much smoother.
Guys, thank you.
All right, here we go. We're gonna
Keep
break in.
moving! Keep moving!
I agree with
Straight
Murat.
back to the parking garage!
I agree with
there's the
Murat.
waiting room.
Ichiban is a walking
You
chaos
lost or
generator.
something, pal? Yeah? Hey, someone deal with this guy.
So good. Hey, catering boys, over here. Careful where you step now. Everyone's famished as hell. Any moment, they're gonna start hollering for food.
Yo, someone go see if any more trucks can fit!
Is the beer here yet? These guys will need booze.
That was pretty easy.
Hey, Arakawa-san's in a back room called the Dragon Chamber. Just act natural.
Isn't that strange though? That like we have a whole party of people, right? And the only person like not involved in the cutscene was Eri. And she's like one of the main people I use.